The human body is an incomparable machine. It performs actions at the biochemical level that are incredible and that even science does not fully understand. Nevertheless, there are several signs that our body shows us as alarms that something is wrong. Welcome, friends, once again to our channel, The Green Therapy. We're glad you're here again. Today, we will talk about a super important topic, and that is how we can identify those signals that our body gives us and thus correct our habits to improve. Remember that although our body is a perfectly made machine, it is not going to shut down and leave us in the middle of our activity, but it will present signs of deterioration that we must take care of. Before starting the video, don't forget to click on the subscribe button to support the channel so we can continue making these videos for you. We appreciate it very much. Our body needs food to survive, but it also needs essential vitamins and minerals to function properly and optimally so that we get the best out of our performance. However, sometimes when we reach a point of nutritional uncontrol, our body begins to decompensate and perform less. That is when the body starts to trigger signals for us to do something and take action on what is happening. It can be dangerous to ignore the signals our body might be sending us. That's why this video brings together the second part of the most common signs that our body is asking for nutrients. The first part of the video series is linked in the description box. Do you feel the need to eat table salt? We don't mean accompanying table salt with your food or adding an extra pinch to your portion of fries. We're talking about consuming pinches of salt accompanied by absolutely nothing. When we crave salt just like that, it is a response to electrolyte failure in the body. Electrolytes are among the most important: sodium, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, chlorine, calcium. But generally, when our organisms ask us to consume salt through a craving like this, it is because there is a major deficiency in sodium. One option to maintain the nutrients stable in the body is to consume a glass of apple cider with a minimum pinch of pink salt or sea salt. Among other important signs, we can find joint pain. This is another sign of lack of nutrients in our organism. It is not normal to feel constant pain in the joints, especially if you're under 40 years old. If we are in the first 3 decades of life, and when we get out of bed or when we move on our way to work, we feel joint pain either in the wrists, knees, or back, it is a signal from our body indicating that there is a nutritional deficiency that must be addressed. This deficiency is that of vitamin C and vitamin D. How can we cover this deficiency? Foods that contain the highest amount of vitamin C are broccoli, kiwi, paprika, oranges, strawberries. Turmeric is also an excellent enhancer of vitamin C and at the same time acts as a joint inflammatory agent, so it would be a good thing for our body. Now, for vitamin D, we can consume avocado, mushrooms, or legumes. With this food variety, we will be able to reach the state of stable vitamin C and D levels. Do you have strange cravings to eat clay or dirt? If so, don't. When we have this kind of craving, it is a clear sign that our body is deficient in iron. How to solve it? By consuming lentils, beans, and pumpkin, we increase the intake of iron to the body. If we are showing an excessive amount of gas or abnormal constipation, it is likely that what is happening is that our body is showing a lack of potassium. To put an end to those terrible intestinal discomforts that such a deficiency can cause us, it is recommended that we consume raisins, bananas, and potatoes. Have you noticed dark circles around your eyes? If this sign is accompanied by increased wrinkles and a pale complexion, this can be a clear sign that what is happening is protein deficiency. There may be a lower intake than the body is needing on a daily basis. For this, we can consume, for example, tofu, legumes, cereal, or all foods that are high in protein. If our organism is usually very prone to infections in general and dry conjunctivitis, it is very possible that a vitamin C deficiency is present and it is necessary to take care of it. Vitamin A deficiency is one of the most dangerous because it is very close to liver disorders, eye disorders, and a very weak immune system. This can lead to many subsequent problems if not treated immediately. The main thing to treat this symptomology at nutritional level is a balanced intake and include mainly carrot, sweet potato, paprika, papaya, and pumpkin. Keeping in mind that such consumption will provide great health benefits will help us to be more constant and conscious in consuming essential nutrients. It is important to keep our organism in its optimal state in order to avoid these symptoms that can become annoying and interfere in the performance of daily life. This is very common nowadays with the influence of processed foods, including salads daily and the necessary amount of protein, by which in conjunction with good quality fats will be more than enough for our body to have its full nutrients. As we said in the beginning, the warning signs alert you that something is wrong. Now that you know what those signs may mean, you can take care of them in the best way, and your body will thank you for it. Please note that we are not medical experts, and it is always wise to consult a doctor when you notice symptoms. Tell us in the comment box if you are taking special care of your diet or if you are experiencing any of these common symptoms. If you want to know more symptoms of deficiency, check out our first video on that. That's all for today's video. If you found it interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Remember to share this information with all your friends. See you next time on The Green Therapy.